I might have just mashed F8. Yeah, there it is. See, that one's cool. Ooh, this one's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Also, hang on. I'm gonna rotate it by an axis. I don't think I quite know which axis though. Yeah. Isn't that some wild stuff? I actually have like a functioning video game. And yeah, these guys just don't get hurt, because I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to build like a morality system and have to deal with the ramifications of you shooting people, or like make the plot, you know, hobble along. I mean, I guess. Nah, if I gave you the option, it would be trivially easy for you to soft lock yourself. Okay, let's do that. Let's fix the triplanar shader now. When did I say I was gonna do that? I'm gonna do it today. So yeah, there's gonna be all that stuff. Alright, Needleful, you're done. You're cancelled. Yeah, I was looking at the old stream, and I realized that I spent so much time playtesting, like, well, playtesting, quote unquote, just running around with the gun. It was like half the freaking stream. No wonder it took so long to make the gun. Oh well. Let's actually stick to an agenda today, because I got a bunch of stuff I want to do, because I've been putting it around all at the wrong time. Man. Yeah, I want to get the first weapon done. Oh, hang on. Always when I need to stream, I need to clear my throat. But yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of animation work today, modeling work and stuff. So yeah, I want to get the pistol done in this first section, and then these three done the next section, and then maybe do a little bit of work, because I was adding... I'll show, well, I don't actually know if I'm... Let's see where I am. And my fridge started up. That's nice. I hope it comes up on stream. That'll be cool. Where am I? I'm at the basin. Okay, so I can't show that. Wait, why is it so... Oh, wait, I think the camera's speed is dependent on frame rate now? No, it's not. It's just really slow feeling. Yeah, there we go. That feels better. And yeah, I did some minor tweaks to the gun. I don't think they're probably perceivable, but it's very subtle things, like it aims where you're holding the direction you're holding the analog stick or buttons rather than the direction of your velocity. So I can like shoot backwards even while I'm like falling forward. So yeah, that's a minor twist. I don't think it'll actually be that noticeable unless I add like extended sliding segments, which could be fun. But even then, the camera would just lock on. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. We need to get the gun, the pistol, the Mauser, if you will. Let's get paint, our trusted tool. Oh. What did I eat today? I had 1 energy bar. Why do I keep doing that? I should eat before the stream starts. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm looking at pictures of Mausers because I want to, yeah. Look at this. It's just a pretty gun. And it's very, to me, it's very picturesque of like early 20th century, you know, because it's like, it's the Han Solo. It's sort of, gives me sort of an Indiana Jones feel, even though it's like a World War I German pistol. Where is my thing? Here it is. So yeah, I want something like that. But I want it to be a bit chunkier and a bit more cartoony. I know Team Fortress 2 has one, but I don't know. I don't want to just copy theirs because I'm going to try and figure out what I want to emphasize with this. I like this sight, that little slide sight. So I might have that like bumped up a little bit. And I know that this part is detachable. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. This thing comes back. And it pulls, yeah, this little thing comes back and it pulls the hammer back. So yeah, let's make that, you know, bigger. And maybe make the barrel longer. Guns are cool. I think more video games should have guns. I think Tetris would be fun, or more fun, if the Tetraminos had a gun. So yeah, I'll do. And then maybe like the extended magazine for it. I mean, I guess that could be like an upgrade path. Oh yeah, the game jam was extended until the end of April, so it's like a month and a half. So it's a huge extension. So I'm glad. So it sort of works out for me since I did just, you know, add guns and blow up the scope of the game. But then again, I was. Maybe I'll make myself have a deadline of like May 1st or something. You know, a more, because I don't want to spend forever on it. Because at this point, I'll have spent longer, or by that time, I'll have spent probably more. My gun is sort of falling apart at the seams because I was, yeah. But at that time, it would have been longer than like the Slide Rules, which is intended to be a commercial game. So that'd be funny if I just spent longer on this free game jam game. I don't know if I've really like amped up the design at all. I've just kind of done the design. Let's do a take 2. Okay, so I want it to be pretty chunky. I want it to still be recognizably Mauser. Maybe a smaller. Let's try a smaller, longer barrel with a chunkier, like boxier thing, because I want to see how I can exaggerate this. Let's get some music in here. Maybe I should get like a podcast. Play a podcast on here. Alright, Transistor might be a bit too much. Oh. Yeah, that might be a bit too moody for, you know, making Jack 4 the video game, the funny video game. Ah, well. What am I gonna do? Exercise taste? Do research? Do preparation before I start the stream and, like, find good music to play? Absolutely not. What do you take me for? Some kind of streamer? What am I missing? There's some charm that I've accidentally killed. And I'm using Paint instead of Krita just because Krita takes so long to start up. It's just so irritating. It has that very classic, like, bad handle. This is hard surface modeling, so it'll be hard to make this. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough for concept art. So yeah, I think we have a solid start. Ooh, I know. What if it has a scope? See, now I'm taking it from, you know, from 0 to hero here. Does Han Solo's gun have a scope? Is that what I'm thinking of? Because, I mean, Han Solo has this same gun. I don't know if I like that. I'm going to look up Han Solo's gun to make sure that I'm not, like, crushing his style. But yeah, did you know that people were buying actual C96 Mausers and then destroying them? Oh yeah, it does have a scope. It 100% has a scope. So that's, I would be sued to death. But yeah, they were destroying these priceless, like, incredibly rare 1896 handguns to make the funny Star Wars man's gun. I mean, these things are like $5,000 too. Like, to get an authentic one, they're so expensive. Even replicas are real, like working replicas that can actually fire, they're extremely expensive. I think Lugers are probably cheaper. Hang on, maybe... Let's see if I can make it longer. What if I... Look at that. Perfectly straight line. Perfectly straight line. I want to have a larger magazine, so it's like it's taking rifle rounds, and it's just a handheld thing. This would be like 8 rounds of like a... It's like a 308 pistol. Does this actually... No, that doesn't even stick out at the back. Oh well. This is my original gun. No, do not steal. I think I've gone too silly with it. I think you shouldn't mess with the best, as they say. Plus, I don't know how any of this stuff works together. Can I just get a C96 Mauser model? Because it's going to be like 4 hours if I try to actually do it myself. Yeah, hang on. Let's see, this looks... not as detailed as I would want it, but it's a good basis. It's probably about what my skill level would be. And to be honest... Well, I mean, it's going to be, like, in her tiny little hands, like, far away. What's the license on this bad boy? CC Attribution. Okay. So I'll put Connor Bridson in the thing. So let's get the credits. C96 Mauser model by Connor Bridson. Oh, if I use it, send him a message. I'm socially awkward. I don't want to send people messages. I don't even know how to send him a message. What's the license on this one? Ah, okay. So that's a for things only. I already have a revolver model. I could just use that. But I want the C96. It's tragic. Ah, you know what? I'll make it myself. I'll just make it real fast. Alright, let's get this bad boy. Let's save this. I'm not gonna use this one. I never played New Game Plus on Transistor, which is what we're listening to. I wanted to, though. Or I should go back and play it more, but there's so many games. Also, I'm always curious if people think that I'm, like, answering questions from chat if they're watching the VODs, because it always sounds like I'm like responding to something, but it's just me responding to my own thoughts out loud. Okay, what do I need? Okay, let's stop messing around. I need the gun. There we go. And this one will be very small. I don't know how. I've completely lost my sense of scale. Might be too small. Whatever. And it's got to be somewhere like here. The reference is all like. New collection. My iconic mesh start. Mirror. Huh? I should have kept it where it was. Okay. Let's just do 3D cursor. No. Median point. How am I going to do this in a way that feels right? Good enough. That's okay. I'm pressing the wrong button constantly, though. Look at that. It's like it was by design. Circle. 12. Let's do like 8 at 0.05. Beautiful. Let's do Matt pistol. And for now it'll just be like metallic. Is blued steel actually blue slightly? I don't know. I think that looks okay. Yeah, look at that. That's the start of a pistol. Push it in. Is that? I don't know if that's what I want. I think... I guess it could be, but I have to be more, like, deliberate about it. Does that seem right? Yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. I think... Why not? I don't know, actually. I'm trying to get this to not look so bad. think this should be fixed, and it should look like that. It's rapidly losing its resemblance to a C96. Oh well. Let's add a cube. How is that? Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna move that back. Alright, that's what a C96 Mauser looks like, pretty much. Let's put this bad boy in here. So we need GLB weapons. This is gonna be called the mouse. Wait, I saved that in the wrong place. Yeah, this should not be here. This should be... It should be assets. Weapons. Then I can save this here. I'm going to delete that file off screen here. Project. Okay. I should not have closed that, but oh well. Weapons. New inherited. Right, so I realized these settings are changed, these settings are configured globally. It's just that I'm constantly alternating between editing small entities and editing like the world. So I need to like get just a good like, wait, these are different though. I set it to 5,000 last time. All right, let's do 3,000 and 0.1. Let's see how that looks. Is that close enough for me? That's way closer than I need to be. Yeah, okay, so that's about as close as I need to be. Let's just chuck the pistol. Why is this empty? I need the weapon 1. So yeah, slide, test model. None of that. We have a proper model now. Translation. Alright. I should have probably checked to see how that looked. Well, let's just chuck it in the reference. Alright. Close all tabs. I want to get this right here. So I think there. Yeah, okay, so the trigger is at the same place as that. Okay. And you know what? I should make the receiver bigger though. Or maybe I should like... Do I? Because I think I might want the rest of the pistol. Well, it fits so well actually. I am gonna move these though. Just a little bit to this way. That looks very pretty. But yeah, I think I might want to amp this up a little bit because it is sort of just plain Jane. Let's see how it looks in the game though. Oh wait, the animations are going to be busted. Yeah, I think it's a little bit Yeah, I think it needs to be significantly bigger, actually. Or at least everything that isn't the handle and trigger needs to be bigger. Though I guess the barrel can be as it is. Cursor. And there's some attempt at like making it look comfortable to hold. That's ridiculous. Let's see what this looks like. Just abominable. Yeah, I think the barrel actually is too narrow. I think I'll have to make that bigger. But it's not terrible looking. And I've been thinking I may want to defer when the laser pointer comes back on. Because I don't like it flailing around. I mean, at least it feels really good. I think I like having no reticle, just because that reduces the amount of work I have, and it reduces the amount of stuff on the screen, which is something that I'm always a big fan of. Alright. So yeah, it needs to be chunkier. Alright. Just for sins, collapse these. What else was I doing? Yeah, I was doing all that to take care of this. And I guess this can actually stay up there. And this can scale out a little bit, I think. I should have made this a separate part. Oh wait, no, the slide is actually, yeah, for the C96, the slide is actually a bit weird because, so I don't have to, I can make it just a separate thing, because this is the only thing that actually comes backwards. Everything else stays, and the slide jumps backward, pulls the hammer down. I don't know what this is, probably to help prevent your thumb from getting hurt. Export this bad little guy. That's such a huge barrel. That is humongous. I think I need to start adding some weight to the back now to sort of even it out. And also, I don't even think I'm going to add animations to the gun. I might just make the slide, just make the slide slam back, because I don't need the trigger to be hammer to be animated or trigger, because the fingers don't move. So I can just have some big motion with the slide to make it, like, reset the hammer in one frame, so that way I don't even have to animate it. Alright. I should have done the mechanics of the gun first, but oh well. Let's just add a mesh. And it'll have... No. It should have the pistol material. Let's do E. I could have just done this. And then it needs a little bit more here. How should I go about this? This is not my finest work, I don't think. Ah, well. Let's just add a cube. Yes, I'm basically looking at a reference picture. That didn't do anything. I'm basically looking at this reference. I'm trying to get this hammer right. So it'll come up above this. This whole thing is the sight, so this should be like here. Okay, that reduces that, though it reduces it a bit too much. I'll just have it huge like that. And yeah, so it's completely screwed up in the back. It doesn't look anything like a Mauser from the back, but that's okay. Because I need to make it do a bunch of stuff that a Mauser doesn't have to do, like be easily readable from the side. Oh wait, also the hammer needs to be always cocked, so this doesn't even need to be here. Though this will be here. This is the protective thing. So yeah, the hammer's always going to be back like that. And that way I can fake it like this, so even though the hammer has no means of actually, like, hitting the thing, and that's just what it'll look like. And yeah, and then when it shoots, it'll just push this back, like all that, like that way. I should also parent that. Slide. Mesh. S mesh. So yeah, this is what pistols look like. Maybe I should do more with this. Like, move that out. So then it's like, that's a bit too much. Let's see how that looks in action. I'm gonna... And essentially for the animation, if we go to our weapon, editable children, do I want editable children? I think what I should do is I should delete this and make an inherited scene. Because if you make editable children, it doesn't work very well. So, or what it does is it actually copies all of the data from the original model, so when you re-import it, it doesn't work right. Animation player. Yeah. New fire. It'll be point 0.1. It'll be 0.01. At the first frame. Go all the way back. Then it'll kick all the way forward. Let's see what happens if that's cubic. I'm gonna make it a bit more dramatic. So maybe it like overshoots and then it's like it's still here at that point. So it's like boom. And that way it's a little bit more subtle. and this needs our gun, which I'm going to rename to weapon. Because I have a script called gun, and I have a script called weapon, and I have a weapon called gun. I need a gun called weapon. Yeah, look at that. Then we have our slide coming back. I think... I don't even know if I like the... that dramatic blend when you fire. What happens if I just remove that? So it's play fire. Oh, but it juts the gun down then. Maybe I'll just have it use the IK still. So where is that? That'd be in gun, and it would be when you're firing. It would not do the gun IK stop. It would do this. So yeah, basically it should still because I don't, so I do wish the gun would kick back. But I also don't want the laser freaking out so much. And I don't know why, like, the interpolation of 0.1 doesn't do what I want. Let's see what the Forbidden Scrolls have to say about this. Godot, IK interpolation. Wait, you can see my bookmarks. I don't care. What is this? Huh? Workflow file for this run. Huh? My brain is too small for this. Let's just jump to GitHub issues. This is where I always look. Is issue skeleton IK interpolation. See what that is. Let's see. Skeleton IK not updating after the first time on skeleton reporter. This is something else. This is some guy's bug. Okay, I have no idea why it's so bad, but it's bad. Oh well. The player just holds the gun forward. Yeah, it's not a major issue. And yeah, the logic here is that the hammer comes down and the slide retracts in the same frame logically, so I just don't have to animate the hammer. And that way I don't have to apply skeleton meshing. Alright, that's good enough for that. Let's do one more thing. There. And yeah, so that'll be good enough for now. I'll come back in with textures at some point. Maybe later today, maybe not. And now let's have a ray cast, like, that doesn't really make sense. I'll just do a, it'll just be a spatial, because it'll do the physics query directly. It'll be like, attack. And I know I said that I was going to do this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just rename this to pistol. And it'll also cast damage ray. Function, no wait, no. So the constant mask damaged is one plus 0x 4. Basically what I'm doing is for the enemies, they have this collision layer, so value 4, and they also have value 1. So what it's going to do is it's going to get var state equals, what is it, world dot get, how do I get the physics? I guess it's probably physics here. So var s equals dot get do space oh Jesus Christ, how do I do this? I just want to cast array. All right, let's look up a tutorial. Godot cast array. Thank you for this image, Godot. I like all the celebrities and stuff. Cast. Okay, so they're just using the ray cast. Alright, let's just go back to the past. I've done this before. It's in this one. Actually, there's a better example in here, I think. Project, weapons. What is it? Sticker gun? See. Okay, so get world.space. That's what I was missing. Then DSS. No, DS is get direct space space. DS dot cast motion. Hang on. Did I do cast motion? Intersect ray. Sect ray. From our will be far cast start. Cast start. Dot global transform dot origin. I know. Dot basis dot z times 100. Start end. No exclusions and mask attack. Okay, and then it's also oh. 10. And eventually I'll have like an upgrade thing, so base damage is 10. And also I'll have constant firing time. So basically now this is going to be controlled by a variable. So let's see. When you fire, it's current weapon dot fire somewhere in here. I'm just gonna. Do I need all of this here? Ah, well, I guess. Time firing equals current dot firing time. It'll be time firing as well. So basically this controls the rate of fire for this. Why do I need two methods for this? I can just... I've been wanting... I think I should reduce the number of function calls that I make, because... Not for performance reasons, just for, like, simplicity's sake. Like, why do I need a function to cast a firing or, like, damage? That's just part of firing it. Okay, what exactly do I get from intersect ray? Okay. If collider in collision if has method take damage base damage cast start dot global transform dot z. And also for now I'm gonna have a let's see, muzzle, no, light. So yeah, there's going to be a muzzle flash. This will be and then for firing, it's on. And this light will be very bright and very like yellow-orange. It'll be like, boom. Like that. Mesh instance. And I'll also add just a very simple like how did I do that? So yeah, unshaded, and it'll have like the same like yellowish color, but it's get it like all bright and flashy. So now it should cast damage in a line, but it should still have that projectile as well. Oh. Has method take damage. Invalid get... Oh, basis. Wait, I'm going to change this to 30. No, there'll be a base range. So... base range. Maybe it should be more than that. It should be like 60. Did I forget to turn it off? Yeah, I did. And that muzzle flash is a bit too aggressive. Let's just make it like 2. Yeah, that's more reasonable. And I'm going to disable our other thing. Script gun. Fire test orb. Okay, so now I just need some enemies. What chunk am I in? Let's just bring the enemies to me. I'm tired of walking around. That's the wrong thing. And heck, we can even make some content while we're here. Isn't that incredible? Material. What am I doing? Areas. Jeez. It's like I literally cannot find anything. I need just like an assistant to remind me of what I'm looking for. Where am I? Like right here? Let's make this chunk. This is chunk 111. I'm pretty sure I have that one already. Yeah. Yeah, I have this little settlement here. So let's do something cool with this. I have a new environment thing. This arena. So what I'm going to do is it's like a whole level prefabricated, ready for my enjoyment. So let's make it like half buried. And all tilted and messed up. And it'll be like, how do I even get in? And you have to crawl through this opening. That's a little too small. That opening. And then we need copper. Because they were building on it, but it was long lost. I know. You have to platform. See, I'm going to undo that. I mean, I guess you could just jump up there, but... oh well. So you have this cool thing. You have your palace roof. Classic. I'm actually going to remove this one. I did not mean to do that, but oh well. So yeah, they were building on it, and they're like, ooh, this is cool. Let's build around this thing. This song is too epic for this. Like the climactic dramatic conclusion of Transistor. And I'm just like making some garbage levels. Yeah, they needed this bridge. This bridge was very important. I want it here. I want it between these two, because that's cool. And after this, I'm going to add, I guess, a little particle trail when you shoot, because that could be cool, and like smoke, maybe. I also want to add shootable platforms, and then have, like, build up to that, and then I should have something that can kill you if you touch it. Like lava. I don't, though. Not yet. Let's get something less epic. Maybe the Fallout soundtrack. That's very low key. Yeah, look at this. So many cool stuff. So much cool stuff that you can do with all these fun little props that I've made. Someday I'll even make Scrap Pile 4 or Scrap 4. And for this one, I want it to be really like hard to navigate almost. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna lock this. So that way I don't keep selecting it, because it's technically like everything. See, I want this to be like a maze. So you have to... How will this work? Because the player can essentially enter from any point. So I want there to be maybe a capacitor under here. That could be interesting. Yeah, and you can climb up this. What is this? Oh, okay. Let's just throw a bunch of stuff down. I don't think I'm gonna... Ooh, someone's cooking something and it's burning my face. It's like someone's grilling inside. That's okay. So yeah, they basically used this as like... It seems like they used it as like a garbage heap. What if I put just a bridge? This looks stupid. But it could be pretty cool. It's just a big mess. Yeah, let's just make a big mess and have fun with it. I think that's really the point. And then there'll be a palace roof right here. Isn't that reasonable? Be like this. Ooh, dramatic. Is that... It clips a bit more than I want. Because I think clipping with the sand is good because that implies that it's slightly buried in it, but yeah, clipping with like hard surfaces, I mean, honestly, this clips like crazy with it, but oh well. Another Palace 2, our iconic friend, the Palace 2. Yeah, I can't even fathom what is happening in this. Let's get some rocks. You know, rocks for color, rocks for friend, or style. Rock 2, a classic. He's joining in on the fun. I don't know what exactly all of this stuff is supposed to be, even, but it is here. A wall, even, dare I say. Someone tried to block... I know, someone tried to barricade this inner area for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, they just didn't like it. They wanted it to not be there. Pillar. And this was all to test out the gun, right? I hadn't checked chat in like 25 minutes. I should probably like at least glance over there frequently because, you know, I go like 2.5 hours with nobody talking, but then eventually someone does, and I feel like I should. No, this inner area is what I was trying to blockade, not the outer area. So yeah, who knows what exactly they were doing with this. Where's my best friend Scrap? See, and I think whatever's happening with this, it's actually a pretty simple bug with the physics placement. So I think that could be something that I fix. Because it just seems to be not updating the list of like placeable things when you add a new object, so you can't like drag and drop just on it. Look at this. Intriguing. I'm recontextualizing the same assets in new and exciting ways to make novel game experiences of like instead of jumping on a rock, now you're jumping on a pole. Pretty epic, I think. What even is in here? There is gonna be one guy. But he's gonna be the strongest guy you've ever seen in your life. And he'll be right here. See, his health will be 300. His attack damage will be 20. Run speed will be 9. No, 12 and 20. And turn speed wind up. Turn speed attack. Drops a coat, and it ranges from super rare to sublime. And also he can drop an upwards, or a max of 100 gems. So yeah, they were trying to protect you from this guy. I don't know who spent so much time who was able to spend so much time building this though. Like, how did they wall in this guy without him just jumping out and killing them? I mean, I guess they don't have... Maybe the activation speed is like a canonical thing then. Like, they're like, okay, we're not in his aggro zone. This is his aggro zone, so we gotta build around him, but be careful not to step in there. I need scrap pile 1. The indomitable scrap pile 1. Oh, you can actually squeeze into there. Through here. Interesting. And there's even going to be a rock. They spent a lot of effort dragging these. Like, how do they even get this rock in here? I'm pretty sure it's like they had to be very delicate with the planning. They had to move stuff in here first before they walled this big area off. Ah, that's fine. Have I walled it all off? Yeah, and it's still pretty easy for the player to get in there, but they're going to get their socks rocked. And I'll also add a... let's just put a fountain somewhere for now. Far enough away that they don't kill you instantly. But also a bunch of regular crawlies. Right, yeah, okay, gotta... Because it now places them at the center, it's kind of irritating, but... Such is life. I'll just place a bunch of them, and then I'll highlight all of them and drag them up a little bit, because that's what I've been doing. This one will drop a coat. No, they need to be a bit more... powerful. And then our death gnat, trusty death gnat. Another death gnat here. Let's put some crawlers around. They're like hundreds of meters away. I should also randomize the direction they're oriented. Just in this is just a complete cluster. Just a mess. Another one with a coat, actually. But he'll be 90 because his minimum rarity is uncommon. Just bring them all up. I found that the best height is like 0.5. That's good enough. I'm gonna need to, let's see, I need more death gnats as well. See, I don't have the slightest idea what's gonna be in here that's worth all the fuss. There's probably gonna be a capacitor in here. And with the absolute chaos that you're going through, there should be something worthwhile. And I don't even have anything other. I need to also, like, make things that use the capacitors still. Ooh. I picked just the right place. Let's see if I can shoot these guys. Yeah, look at that. There's no effect yet, and there's no sound effect or anything, but they're getting hit. So let's save and quit. Let's do crawly enemy. So if let's just like function add grow to node spatial. Target equals node. So basically, and then if it's always gonna have it. Grow to global.get player, because the player is the only one who shoots this gun, so the NPC is just going to get aggro to you. Let's see if that works. It might. Okay. Seems to work a bit too fast. What is slowing the frame rate? Yeah, nice. Look at that. They get angry at me. Yeah, I will want finite ammo for this because it seems really, really handy for this area, especially with the lock on. I may want to reduce the range of that. I think for the for these enemies, like high level enemies, I'm gonna have custom music. So that I was briefly working on some custom music. Okay, I need to add this to the camera things. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, they're dastardly. This is also just a really fun platforming area, actually. Or at least I think it'll be. Because I think... I actually really... Well, I don't know if I really enjoy it, but I like the sort of haphazard level design. It's just as much a question if you're supposed to go somewhere as it is like how to do it. Because I think that's kind of something that can be hard to I don't know. I should think about what I'm trying to say exactly. In a lot of 3D platformers, the biggest challenge is jumping from one moving platform to the other. Like, you can clearly see every challenge that's there, but there's not really anything else to it other than just doing it. And so I think it's fun to have a challenge be more of like routing, like, oh, how do I get like up there to get something? Like, what do I have to jump? Like, where do I have to climb? What do I have to do? Even with like high stamina like I have, it's like, okay, I guess I can get up here, and then I can get up here, and then I can jump and climb across this as soon as I beat this guy. And and then we can get up here, and then the trick would be getting to that as well. So yeah, I think you'd have to start from here maybe. Ooh, this is actually tricky. Yeah, I don't know how you're... You may need the triple jump, or the double jump from the gun. I like that. I think I need to... I've mentioned before, I need to do a final pass where you can, I really like how the character doesn't move her feet when she aims. That just feels cool. But anyway, I need to add it so that you can see more stuff from as far away as possible. Because like you can see that tree from all the way across the map, and that's cool. But I think like there's a bridge that's over there that you need. Also, I need to reduce the aiming sensitivity when you're like in the shoulder aim mode, because it's a bit like fiddly to do. It's a bit, yeah, fiddly to deal with. But anyway, I've been rambling. Let's kill this guy. The hitbox comes out fast. Like, it comes out, I think, too fast for these guys. Nice. And it's even a good coat. That's great. I like this one. Hang on. Important stuff here. Vital stuff. I need to make the geometry respond to the camera, so that way I can push up against it to get a good look at the... Hang on. To get a good look at the coat. I mean, how else am I going to even live if I can't see the coat? See that one. And then it was scrap 3 that didn't have it. Yeah. Oh wait, uh-oh. Oh no. I accidentally restarted the game, and I don't have the code anymore. This is the worst tragedy that's ever happened. Literally the worst tragedy that's ever occurred in my entire life. This is like, you know, games are unique in that they can make the player feel devastation. He has some kind of super armor. Okay, that's enough of that. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to be back soon. Because I need to get some food and water and other miscellaneous resources. Alright, let's put on some music. And I will be back soon. food in the I have some food in the microwave, and I'm gonna. It's another minute, but I'm gonna do a little bit of stuff. So let's see. Yeah, I'll just let it go off when it goes off. I think you can even hear it in the background. Well, almost certainly, actually. But I'm gonna raise this up a little bit, because I'm going to add the sound effect to the weapon, because that should be pretty easy. Audio, stream, player 3D. Let's see, thankfully, I have just the thing. Pick up, should be wherever I put sounds. I think it's still in this folder. I halfway organized in like 3 different methods. So sound effects, sounds, guns, gun rifle. So these are actually the sounds of like fiddling with the stuff. So gunfire rifle. Here's my food. Hang on, I'll get that first. That's more important than this. Hottest food I've ever touched. That was so hot. Okay. Let's see if we can get a good gun sound. Ooh. I think that's exactly the same one that I used in the other game. Oh, they all sound the same. Okay. So these are actual AK-47 shots. Let's amplify it maybe a little bit less. Maybe we should blend this with... I think I'm going to blend this with a 22 round as well. Is this firing it? This might be just playing with the action. I have no idea. I have no idea what that sound is. Let's add one of these. I'm also going to lower the playback volume a little bit. What is this? Oh, it's the playback of my microphone. So it's like triple playback. That's probably great on your ears. Let's see. I'm going to reduce the desktop audio on your end because I don't know. And boost it on my end. And then reduce it on my end. And then we'll hear this. Okay. Tracks. That was the wrong thing. Oh well. Didn't I copy this? Where? Huh? Hello, where's all this stuff? Everything's going away. Everything's gone now. Do I have a 22 in here? I do. Let's reduce... No, let's reduce this one, and then... That sounds pretty good, actually. And I'm gonna... So let's... Yeah. We'll have pistol. We need to go to the future. The future of gaming, Jack 4. And then audio. Weapons. Pistol. Fire. And I'll also add a sound for whatever I'm adding. But okay, that's good. And then animation player, audio, weapons, pistol, fire. And I'll scale it down a bit, and it'll be in the player SFX. So I need to add a track for playing. Let's see if that works, or if it blows out my eardrums, or whatever. Because it seems like it's panned to the right ear by a lot. Alright, we got a gun. Yeah, that's great. Hang on. I got food here. That's now... It's cool. It's cool to the touch. So I'm gonna mute for a little bit, just to unwrap it. It's like an enchilada in a bowl. It's great. I mean, good, honestly. Like, it's nothing to write home about, but... Maybe I should make that a bit louder. Because right now the funny little bad guys are just as loud as, or are way louder than it. All right, let's do an impact. So it'll be node. That's the wrong thing. Maybe particles. Draw pass will be skirmish of like 0.05, no 0.02, 0.04. That's too small. its material will be the same material as the muzzle flash. And it'll also be time 0.1, one shot, yes. No, so it'll be like 1. Amount, I guess 12. Emission random ratio. Let's see what that does. I want them all to come out simultaneously and then stay for a while. They should have 0 gravity. Their initial velocity should be like that. Let's see what that does. That's a bit too much. See what that looks like. Okay. All right, let's try it. So it'll be if we're colliding. Impact / particles dot. I don't even need this. Global transform origin equals dot location. What is that going to be? Position. Dot emit. So that should be a simple little thing. That's cool. I mean, it's a little bit, it is a little bit silly how it like glows so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to a different material. That's in draw passes. Make that unique. And also, because I don't trust it, I'll make this one unique. Just make sure. And it'll be significantly less. It'll be like that, maybe? Yeah. So let's see. If this one changed, I will murder the Godot engine. Okay, so that one did not change. And also I'm going to make these particles a bit bigger. That was the exact opposite of what I was intending to do. What on earth? I think I did it wrong. 0.15. 0.3. 5. And 5. Yeah. And it'll be 0.2, maybe 0.3. I don't know what this means. Let's try it. Okay, and I'm also going to make it stop emitting and start emitting. And let's just change this color, because it's too pink. I'm just going to make it a flat white. And I'm going to up the scale of this sound because you can hear it, it's sort of screwing around. That guy's just stuck in there. Let's save and quit. 'Cause I should not have Death Nut stuck in the geometry. That's silly. There we go. Now I'm stuck in the middle like Malcolm. Oh, interesting. I forgot that the projectiles also do that. So you can shoot projectiles out of the air. That's actually pretty cool. Maybe I should make them targetable as well. This is a good coat too. Hang on. I'm gonna... What was it? Oh man, I just forgot what I was gonna do. Right, I was gonna update the aiming so that it no longer does whatever it was doing. Hang on. How much have I done on the schedule? Visual effect, weapon... So, weapon, item, and weapon UI I have not done. Finite ammo. I did everything else, though. So I also need, like, ammo item. Fire. Alright, so I just need to do the same song and dance that I did with the pistol itself. Gonna be all this stuff. And this will be the gun's current position. I guess maybe base ref. So, var collision equals intersect ray. And I'm just gonna have this also in the gun. Maybe I'll just intersect ray, start, and then g.global transform, origin, no exclusions, and then mask, tack. If collision So this isn't quite right because it only checks to see if you can hit the center of mass rather than checking to see if you can hit anywhere. But it doesn't do multiple casts anyway, and it doesn't like keep track of that. So let's see how this works. It should just no longer aim at, oh. If collider in, oh. Collider. So if collision and collider. And collision and collision.collider is equal to G. Yeah, now we can see it only targets enemies that are, oh wait, let's see. Yes, it's not targeting any of those guys. That's good. Okay, that seems to work pretty well. This is a good environment to actually test that. There's a bit of jank where it doesn't have any sort of memory, so like where that enemy was in the bars here, it would switch between targeting him and not targeting him as he came in and out. But that's okay. I don't mind that too much. And that sort of generic bullet hitting, that's pretty cool. I think that's fine. Oh, okay. And enemies don't have any sort of, they don't have iframes. They just have, like, a fixed time that they're staggered after the first attack, which makes it feel like they don't take any more damage. I don't know if I want to change that. Maybe that's fine. This has been rendered trivial. This one's kind of got a camo vibe to it. I'm gonna eat a bit more. Alright, so I need to redo the player inventory. So let's just close all these. So yeah, let's change this to a grid container. Theme overrides. No, let's do a color override. Font outline. Since Kind of janky with that, but okay, that's not bad. And then I'm going to have this be in the center right. And it'll, how should this work? V separation, H separation. One problem is it no longer is right justified. So I may have to... Hopefully my disgusting eating noises aren't too distracting. But okay, I'm going to... Gotta make this one shot. And then... This will be for the UI, so it'll be inventory dot... I'll also have it start. When you're loading... UI slash inventory dot hide. Gotta put these before set state. Well, anytime you get something, it'll just show the inventory. I don't care that much. And then also, if the player presses a button to show their inventory, it shows the inventory. Project settings, and it'll be cancel. It'll be I on the keyboard, and then for joy buttons it'll be L3. Also, I need to, let's see, start dialog viewer, camrig.play animation. Yeah, open shop is where it is. So here, to prevent a bug that I know would happen, if the player has already shown their UI, this would hide it automatically. So it's gonna just do UI slash inventory slash viz timer.stop. That way that timer won't hide the UI when you open a shop if it's already visible. Let's see how it looks. Oh wait, now this means that when you save, so when you save it needs to be on the right, so the save UI needs to be on the right side. See save stats. No, center left. And I may need to change this default font style. Because I'm thinking in the options menu there's the ability to change the font, but it only applies to the default font. So I have to make the default font, but the default font also controls the font outline, and there's no way to override it individually without overriding the entire font. So I have to figure out how to get fonts, like register fonts that should listen to the size change. It's very difficult. This is pretty. I just like how this thing looks. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is there's not really anything like intrinsically interesting to find here. It's more just a platforming area with some like goodies. Pretty epic boss fight, I think. Also, I'm gonna lower that laser. Yeah, so it'll be the Y angle. And then a little bit of Z. Yeah. Because I don't want it to be, like, touching... Like, I don't want it to be through the barrel. Because I like to see the barrel. Yeah, now it looks like it's, like, attached to the gun. And I was thinking about it, I may have different weapons have different laser colors. So I think this one would be red. So I'm going to do that. Terrible sin, I know, but... just tragically disappointing. Point 2.23. Let's just make it mostly not opaque. And now it will be a bit harder to see in the typical landscape, but yeah. I think either custom laser pointers, or I think that just looks better. Like it's not as intrusive, because I think it was an okay idea to have the, why did that... Hang on. My mouse is somewhere. Like it keeps trying to take over. It's taking over my mouse again. Okay. I've unplugged the controller. I couldn't change the volume because it kept taking my mouse. I might change that so that I can change that now, actually. Basically, it's just not going to recapture the mouse if you were using the controller. Or basically, so to explain. Now when I pause, it's normal, but then I grab the mouse, now it's free. But then when I press the controller again, it doesn't actually hide the mouse again, because I think what's happening is that the controller is just occasionally sending like ghost signals, like from the analog stick probably. And that means that when I'm trying to do other things, which is why I'm pausing, it's just occasionally hiding the mouse, like taking it back. Did I ever complete my thought about the laser pointer? Because my thought was, I made it green specifically so it stood out against the red landscape, but I actually don't like it standing out from the landscape. I actually like it sort of blending in a bit more and being less obtrusive, because the gun itself is actually interesting looking. And I don't want just some like bright green laser taking over. They'll add the option. I think customizable laser pointers would be fun, or making it unique per weapon. Okay, so I've played around enough with that. We need finite ammo. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy these two. Basically, eventually these will be replaced. So eventually these three labels, like the gems, bugs, capacitors, will be replaced with icons, and so will the weapon. And I'll just have I'll just have the ammo be the same, or be what it is now. Let's make it like that. Then end, center, no, top right. And then I'll also move it. And this will be aligned so that it's always right below the stamina bar and health bar. Wait, I actually need to make the update inventory do correctly. So basically it has to do that, and then because when you shoot, it decreases your ammo, and because of that, it updates the inventory. So it has to if I show it every time you shoot, that'd be really annoying. So I'm gonna actually explicitly check for these 3 conditions, and then if one of them is met, then it shows the inventory. If old gem not equal new gem, or bug not equal to new bug, or new cap not equal to new cap. And it'll just update all 3 of them because it's fine if they're all connected. New gem, new bug, new cap. And let's do function. Let's see. The player needs this. Yeah, this is getting dumber and dumber. Current weapon string. Weapon UI weapon label dot text equals weapon dot capitalize. And then also, when you update your inventory, it'll do UI weapon ammo label dot equals string global dot count current weapon. Also, I don't need this hold gun, blend gun stuff. Like, it'll just blend the gun. And, so that's an animator. Because basically, if active, hold equals 1.0, if active is not equal to 0, else 0. Let's get the Card City Nights soundtrack. The Transistor soundtrack is good, but it's too good for this. Okay, I'm always paranoid about having myself muted, so I was, for some reason, worried about that. Okay. Okay. And then, if also factor is greater than 0, show player dot show mo else player dot wait. No, I do need the hold the gun. Dang it. Because yeah, so that was a waste of time because there are places where you don't do any animation blending, but you do still have the gun out. So this is messy. But player.show ammo else player hide ammo. Alright, so now we need to do this. What a mess. Function current update weapon. Set weapon. Track weapon. Okay. What a mess. But basically all this should do is when I press this, it should have pistol and 0 in the top right. It doesn't. If holder. Oh wait, God damn it. So I need to wait like 1/10 of a second or something before you actually get the weapon, because whatever. Let's just set call deferred set current weapon. Because the ready function is called first for the oh right, I forgot to add show ammo and hide ammo. I'm going crazy. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, let's do Boolean. So it'll basically do some stuff and then fire. If fire. I know. So yeah. If current weapon dot fire. Now this is all if current weapon dot fire. So I'm trying to figure out, so if the current weapon actually did fire, then it plays the animation for kicking back. Otherwise, 1.0 laser dot visible is true, and laser geometry visible yeah. So it'll be if global.count pistol let's do if not global.count pistol turn false. Let's get ourselves a dry fire. That's pretty good. Let's export this. Pistol dry. There's a bit of a noise floor on it, but that's okay. I'm just going to rename this to pistol. Script, gun. Then for this animation, oh, scared me. Okay. So it tracks the stream as well. And then new dry fire. It'll use the pistol dry. Nope. On, and it'll be like 0.1 still. So let's see, we should have nothing. It should just click clack. It doesn't. Oh, right, because I don't return. If not global.count pistol. Play dry fire. Oh, geez, that's good. I mean, this is a single action revolver, so you couldn't actually do that. You'd have to manually pull back the hammer. Oh well. Yeah, it's retro. They didn't care about making guns hyper-realistic back then. Though someday I do want to make like a really, really intense gun simulation. Sort of something like Receiver, but with like sci-fi guns. Okay. Now we need ammo. Let's go back to Blender. I guess I only have 2 minutes, but... see if I can get this done before the... Let's see, so it'll be matte. Click. Technically it's a magazine, but I don't care that much. Actually, I do. Let's get ourselves a whatchabob, and I'm also gonna do I just realized every time it fires, the player's update inventory. This function, all of this logic is going to run every single time the player shoots a gun. Ah well. Such is life. What am I doing? I'm adding items. So it's not in entities, it's in items. And then it's going to be new folder ammo. The new inherited scene. GLB weapons, pistol mag. New, rotate. Auto start. Let's do like, I don't know, 2 seconds. I mean, I could have just done, oh well. And then this light is going to be a bit brighter at like 0.75 energy, and it's going to be yellow. Pistol pickup. And it'll be pistol, and it'll contain 10 bullets. No, it'll contain like 5 bullets, because these are really powerful. And by default, they're not persistent. So let's go back to where we were, which was chunk 111. Items. Where am I keep just clicking things and then expecting what I'm looking for to be there, when I should be, like, you know, clicking things that are actually meaningful. Okay, let's put down some ammo. Look at that. It's a bullet. It's bullets everywhere. So many bullets. Okay, that's enough bullets. That's too many bullets. Now you can take out the whole squad. And I'll also need to add a nice little sound effect for that. Pistol pickup. Just auto start. In this way, ammo is saved and is persistent, which honestly I might not want. And also, there's no ammo cap, which is also something I might want to change. And I'm gonna have to start scattering these around and also have the ability to drop ammo. Maybe I need like a gunner enemy that has a hit scan weapon, but it's like it has a laser as well, and it slowly like points it towards you, and then that can have ammo on it. Powerful stuff, actually. See, guns are good. Guns are easy to add to games. I think every game should have at least one gun. Man, I'm gonna have to balance for multiple guns at some point, and like have the UI properly laid out. And I may want to do what the Jak and Daxter games do with the inventory, which is have it pop up and then increase the value. Like it waits like a second for you to like look at it, and then you see how much it changed. Ooh. Yeah, the pistol suddenly became much more valuable. Or like... It's like for like targeting like only certain enemies. Ooh, this one's okay. I wonder how I could make this system, like this IK system, work for two-handed guns, because I want to copy this same logic over. Yeah, all right. Now I just need to like integrate this into the game instead of just having the, just giving it to you automatically. Well, actually, no. You know what? I think it'd be funny if the player just starts with the starting pistol. Well, yeah, with the limited ammo, that could work. I'll have to think on that, because it could be funny to just have the ability, like maybe you start with the pistol but you just don't have any ammo for it. That'd be funny. Yeah, that'll be it for now. I'm going to be back at 4. Let's see. I think we've made some decent progress, so what I'm going to do... CD, eventually. starting pistol. And I'll need tutorials for it, and some sort of in-dialogue explanation for it. Oh, and I need to change the dialogue for the guy who mentions that you don't have a gun, because now you do have a gun. Okay. And git push. Alright, I'll see you at 4 when I do whatever else I'm doing tonight.